So first of all, thank you for having me here today. I'm here to talk about the Nutrition Resource Center and its role in strengthening the capacity of health promotion professionals in Ontario. So many of you might already be familiar with NRC. However, our mandate and our functions changed in the past year. So I'm here to give you, I'll just a quick outline. I'll talk a little bit about the NRC and our new mandate, and then some of the activities and priority topics that we touch upon, and so that you get a sense of how you can engage with us and how we are looking to engage with you. So a little bit about the NRC. It was established in 1999 by the Ontario Public Health Association and is funded by the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care. And the OPHA is ultimately accountable for the delivery of NRC services. In 2012, our strategic planning resulted in a change in our functions and a broadening of our clientele of healthcare professionals to all care settings. As part of our new mandate, NRC has transitioned two of our 4 programs that it had previously coordinated and which some of you may be familiar with that would support public health promotion professionals. So Color It Up was successfully transitioned to its original creator, Cancer Care Ontario, and NutriStep was successfully transitioned to the University of Guelph. Eat Smart is no longer provincially coordinated, and the Community Food Advisor Program is currently coordinated by the OPHA with funding from OMAF. So who are we today? The Nutrition Resource Center is a health promotion resource center that strengthens the capacity of health promotion professionals in all communities across Ontario through policy development support, knowledge exchange, transfer and translation, and serves as a center of excellence for healthy eating and nutrition programming and resources. And we do this through various functions, which you'll see in the coming slides. Oh, it went ahead. So the NRC is guided apart from by the host organization, OPHA, also by an advisory committee and a provincial roundtable. The advisory committee provides subject matter advice and guidance to support the NRC goals, and it's made up of a diverse network from across Ontario, and it also provides advice and leadership. The provincial roundtable, on the other hand, is much broader, and it represents members from public health units, community healthcare centers, family health teams, and it's there to facilitate dialogue across the province about issues related to healthy eating and nutrition. So this is just a quick snapshot of our team. It's not a big team, as you can see, and our program manager is Karen Goff, and we work collectively to bring our clients and stakeholders the services and programming resources that they want. So this slide shows you an overview of our functions that NRC has introduced as part of our strategic planning and mandate. I'd like to draw your attention to our key activities, which is knowledge exchange and transfer, building a center of excellence in evidence-based tools and resources, and stakeholder engagement and collaboration. So our first pillar, which is knowledge exchange and transfer, some of the activities that we undertake include our annual conference, webinars, workshops, monthly newsletters, a daily news and brief, and our interactive website. The second pillar, which is the building that center of excellence in evidence-based health eating and nutrition tools, that's currently in the works, and we're looking to really get that on the go this summer. And then the third pillar, which is networking and collaboration, we do that through engaging with stakeholders on emerging healthy eating and nutrition issues, formal engagement with public health, family health teams, primary health partners, as well as then holding the advisory committee and provincial roundtable meetings, and supporting other resource centers and partners in providing expertise in nutrition. So some of our partners include OSNPPH, for example, the Physical Activity and Resource Centers, and HC Link, to name a few. And this year, we're focusing on certain topic priorities, which include providing support to policy development, supporting communities around the recommendations made in the Healthy Kids panel, the provincial implementation of NutriStep and NutriStep in public health units, food skills programming, also which is also included in the Ontario Public Health Standards, and supporting ministry initiatives in priority populations. So as I said, we have a number of knowledge exchange and translation projects on the go with a focus on diverse healthy eating and nutrition topics and issues. So we held our joint NRC OPHA conference in March 2014, and we had 100 attendees. The theme of our annual event was Healthy Eating and Nutrition in All Policies. The conference highlighted how healthy eating and nutrition can be impacted by changes across a range of policy areas. It provided health promotion professionals an exciting opportunity to hear about strategies that included intersectoral collaboration to create policies and support around public health. So as part of our efforts to support the province's childhood obesity strategy, we're currently collaborating with HC Link, who's aiming to host a series of webinars around the Healthy Kids strategy, the English version being in July and the French version in October. So at our end, we're looking to identify potential examples that touch upon programs and policies that can be connected back to the recommendations made by the Healthy Kids strategy. So we're looking to identify these potential programs, policies, and speakers. Things that we've currently got ongoing, one includes our communication, and that's the news in brief, which is our link to our broadening client base. And that's an example of one of the news and briefs. And we send it out via email, and it provides a snippet of nutrition-related articles from major Canadian newspapers, along with job postings and nutrition-related events. We reach over 3,500 recipients currently, and it's now released with a What's Up Wednesdays and a Feature Fridays. So this is something it's a free resource, and it's open to everyone, so I welcome you to sign up for our listserv to avail of this service. In September 2013, we launched our new interactive website, and it's got a new design, and it reflects our new programming functions and is a source for healthy eating and nutrition information. The website has been designed to better support our now broader client base and to assist in our evolving role from a program and services coordinator to that more of an advisor or knowledge broker. And we get nearly 2,000 visits a month since the launch of the new website. So we've also been busy planning and developing a number of NRC Grand Round webinars. Between April 2013 of last year to March 2014 of this year, which is our fiscal year, we've hosted 11 webinars, 6 of which were done in the start of this year. And these webinars are also available for playback on our website. So I've given you a snapshot of some of the webinars that we hosted since January to last week, actually. And as you can see, they touch upon a diverse list of subjects ranging from national food policy to genetically modified foods. And so once again, just to reiterate, most of our services are free of cost. Only the workshops are at a nominal cost, and that's mainly to cover logistical issues as such. So by joining the listserv, you can access a wealth of information and tools at your fingertips. So as part of what we do, we provide competency-based workshops intended to provide our clients with enhanced knowledge on policy development related to healthy eating and nutrition. So for example, last year on December 4th, we held a workshop on building public support for local healthy eating and nutrition policies. We had Dave Meslin, who's a well-known community choreographer, facilitating this workshop on effectively communicating with building and leveraging public support. In fact, one of the workshop speakers was Michael Robideau, who also spoke yesterday at ANN, and his talk focused on food and nutrition issues in the Aboriginal communities, and it was very well received by the audience who attended the workshop. So the workshops are designed for those interested in analyzing, developing, and advancing food policies at the local level. And the content includes both theoretical elements and hands-on experience, creating a balanced learning opportunity for participants. And so, oops. So just to take advantage of this moment to promote our upcoming workshop, which is revolves around policy engagement and how the system works and how to work the system, and that's on May 28th. And we're hosting the workshop in conjunction with the OSN PPH conference. And the reason we chose to do that is so that people that come from outside of Toronto for that conference can also attend the workshop if they choose to. But it's not just limited to those conference attendees. It's open to everyone that's interested in engaging in policy work related to food and nutrition. And we also have a nice list of speakers lined up, which include Sean Moore from the Principal Advocacy School, Bill Smeaton, who's a former mayor of the city of Niagara Falls and been a councillor and in public office for 37 years, Debbie Field from FoodShare, and Mark Holland, who's the Director of Health Promotion and Public Affairs at Heart and Stroke Foundation. So I'd encourage you, if you're interested, to either register or you can come talk to me for more information. So in the past year, that was our first year running with our mandate. So as a result, we looked more to build our own internal capacity so that we could be in a strong position to address upstream factors that are required to build public health professionals' capacity. So as a result, last year we engaged more in knowledge exchange activities and community outreach. This year, we're ready, we're up to speed. So what we're looking to do is build on our Center of Excellence. So we would like to develop an inventory of best practices in healthy eating and nutrition programming resources and tools. So we completed an environmental scan of existing food skills in Ontario and have put together a policy development toolkit, which is available on our website. We also have a healthy eating manual available through our website. And so to ensure that this repository that we're looking to have is made up of quality evidence-based resources and tools, we're working with a consultant, Carol Harrison, who's also a registered dietitian, on establishing a steering committee to provide advice on inclusion criteria and best methods of providing content. And we'll also be conducting interviews with key informants, and we aim to include interviewing health promotion professionals who work on healthy eating and nutrition issues with Aboriginal populations as well. So if this is something that might interest you, please get in touch with me or even my program manager. So this is an example, a mock-up of how the repository could look on our website. However, once the steering committee comes together and we have that input from our key informants, it could change drastically. But this is, I guess, a starting step of what we would envision. So moving on to our third key function, which is stakeholder engagement, networking, and collaboration. So we're expanding our audience base to include representatives from across the healthcare continuum. So we're looking to include community health centers, family health teams across Ontario, and health promotion partners. So as our focus is to increase awareness of our services to further healthy eating and nutrition. As well, one of the few ways NRC promotes engagement with stakeholders is through conferences, networking opportunities, and roadshows. So between September of last year and February of this year, we did 16 roadshows representing 9 community health centers, 20 family health teams, and 4 public health units, making 165 individual contacts along the day. And of course, here we are today. So coming back to that advisory and roundtable committees that I had mentioned at the start, NRC meets with our advisory committee 3 times per year, and the goal is to provide subject matter advice and guidance on our strategic and operational goals. Twice a year, we also have a provincial roundtable meeting, and the goal here is to engage health promotion professionals in local public health units, family health teams, community health centers, to encourage dialogue about issues related to healthy eating and nutrition. However, in addition to that, this year, we plan to send a broader needs assessment survey to our stakeholder list to better inform us. So if this is another opportunity for clients, stakeholders, people with interest in public health, and certain groups, such as yourselves, to inform NRCs. So it's a good opportunity to do that by joining the listserv. So we were wondering, what do our stakeholders do? So we did an analysis of all the events that we held in the last year, which was webinars, workshops, and conferences. And so what we found out was that we had a total of 2,526 attendees for all those events, and the majority of whom were dietitians. So this is great, but as you can see, there are a lot of other sectors which also utilize our programs or our services. So we're looking to definitely increase the proportion and the number of people from each of the different sectors. And so what sectors are those? Well, when we broke it down, we saw the majority came from public health, but definitely, again, we're looking to engage people from other sectors as well. To name just a few, it would be, for example, nonprofits, community health teams, family health teams, but definitely not limited to any of these. And apart from our webinars, our news and brief, and our website, we have other media of communication. We have an OPHA Facebook page with over 200 fans, Twitter, which is over 180 followers. And through these different media of communication, we share relevant links, engaging content and polls, promote upcoming events, reports, news, and projects, and engage with influencers and generate conversation. We also have the OPHA newsletter, which goes out to over 4,300 recipients on a monthly basis. So in the past year, the platforms that we use to communicate information and knowledge with our audience have been webinars, workshops, newsletters, Facebook, and Twitter posts. But it doesn't have to stop there. So in this coming year, we're looking at other platforms such as podcasts, blogs, TED Talks style summits, or video webcasts, tweet chats, in-person lectures, community of practices, and online courses. So again, though the routes we choose to take would be informed by our stakeholder base. So if you have any input on this, again, we encourage you to get back to us. So to conclude, I like to end with our working vision. We are a resource center that's accountable for the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care to strengthen the capacity of health promotion professionals and community partners across the health continuum. Through networking and collaboration, we build a center of excellence in evidence-based healthy eating and nutrition programming resources, foster knowledge exchange and translation, and provide program and policy development support and expertise. So I hope that you found this presentation informative, and I just have our contact information as well as a program manager and our events info as ways you can reach us, and as well as our Nutrition Resource Center website so that you can, if you're interested in joining our listserv. On the far table, I also have different workshops, flyers, promo events, so please help yourself to whatever you need. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to talk to me as well. And that's it. Thank you.